It's all about the little things in life, like iced coffee from Starbucks. Funny story, David and I, there was one time where when David and I only drank Starbucks like every single day. Do you remember that? We would meet at Starbucks on Lawrenceville 20. We just would buy coffee every day.
It's our young dating days.
Yeah, don't do that.
Now we get it like once a month.
Yeah, and it's funny because then I was paying for it, like all the coffee, and I would have to keep reloading my card for the points and stuff like that. But now, over Christmas time, holiday time, my clients gifted me just a whole bunch of Starbucks cards. So now I actually have money in my card, and I don't ever use it. So, and oh my gosh, something so sad happened. Wait, why are you laughing?
Nothing.
And I had like 400 stars because we went to Starbucks so much, and they all expired because we stopped going. I was very sad.
It slaps.
Are you trying to be a Gen Z right now? Is that what Gen Z says?
This hits different.
It slaps.
I don't know.
Oh.
I still use a crying emoji.
I know, me too. I need to stop. We have to start using the skull.
I was telling Glenn last night. Like, they said the crying emoji is for, like, it gives boomer vibes.
Yeah.
So whenever I text and I'm about to use a crying emoji, I hesitate. I'm like, but I still use it. Because if I send like the cat emoji, it's weird.
That's so not you.
Yeah, it's not me unless
Yeah.
it's the cat or the skull.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you use the skull, I think.
Yeah, I tried it out
Yeah.
here and there. I'm just like, that's weird. So I'm just
It's too much effort for no
I'm
reason.
gonna embrace the boomer and just.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use the crying emoji.
We're boomers now.
I'm gonna embrace it.
Yeah, embrace it. This is who we are. Don't be ashamed. So, I feel like a lot of people have asked us more specific questions about our debt-free journey and how we did it exactly. And I think it was a large amount in a very short amount of time. So I think a lot of people, how they're calculating it is like, oh, well, that divided by 8 months is approximately whatever, like $10,000 and some dollars a month. But that's not how it happened. Any extra income that we made, bonuses, raises, stimulus check, all of that we put to our debt. And that was mainly how we did it. And like just by making small sacrifices and smart choices here and there, right?
Yep.
Is there anything else you would add to that? Like anything else that we did differently, or like practical things?
Yeah, our wedding was probably the biggest chunk. We originally like budgeted like $20,000 for our wedding before COVID hit, but then after COVID we switched plans, and our wedding was like in the middle of the second wave of COVID, so we like had to cut our guest list. We just like didn't have a reception and stuff like that, so we ended up spending only a couple thousand. So instead of spending 20, we only spent a couple thousand, and then received money. So we used literally all the money we got from our wedding, paid off our loan like that day. And that day, actually, the day after our wedding, we paid off my loan completely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like that isn't like the normal circumstance,
right?
But either way, we just still used all the money that we had to pay it off,
right?
And any other person, it might be like $91,000 in a year, but that's still better than $91,000 in like 20 years or 10 years.
Yeah, my projected payoff year was like 2030 or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way we're gonna hold on to this debt. And yeah, I mean, I think it helped. Would you say it kind of helped that I was working a second job too, or like part-time.
Part-time?
I was like tutoring.
Oh yeah, that definitely helped. I mean, that's just like extra income, and it definitely helped. And then I got a bonus from work.
And you got a raise.
Which was
you were
like
promoted.
Couple $1,000, and it went straight to loans.
Yeah.
Every bonus that she gets is at least $1,000. It went straight to loans. Like other things that like it plays a role in it is like before we got married, I needed a car, and I bought a 2008 Lexus for $7,000 in cash instead of like financing a car or getting one that's more expensive. So that it kind of like set us up to have that money.
Yeah, I forgot to mention this, but we don't currently have any car payments, and we didn't have car payments when we got married. So I think that really helped us. Like we realized, oh, we're not paying, $300, $400 a month for cars, and that would probably be just one car. But we both decided to pay off our cars before.
That's also part of the debt-free journey though, because I did have car loans. This like car that we're driving right now,
Me too.
I still owed on it, but when I decided to become debt-free before we got married and before like Chihi officially started, I started to pay off my car quick. And so I paid it off within a couple months. And this is a little while before we got married, but
Yeah.
so it's been paid off for a while.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, it started early, like
Right.
it wasn't just 8 months. It was like it really started 2 years ago. And it wasn't like a process where it went by so quickly. I had to like make the decisions, and I love cars. But I had to make the decision to like get an older car and like not get a new car. All that plays a role in it.
Yeah, David loves cars, like car reviews 24/7. He loves, like, he wants a Mustang. I don't know if he's gonna get one anytime soon, but yeah, I feel like all of those seemingly small decisions led up to this point where I was speaking of even like my engagement ring. We didn't I think I already posted a story about this too, but like my ring is a moissanite. Thank you, shout out to my best friend Michelle for introducing me to moissanites and the True Gem Company, which is where I got my ring from. But I decided I wanted a moissanite, and I didn't care for a diamond or anything fancy, and so yeah, we saved a lot of money there too. But anyway, it's about like, I think it's just about starting somewhere. If like you want, I think people are like trying to figure out like how we did it, and like there really isn't anything, like there isn't a special formula. Like we set our minds to it, and we made sacrifices along the way, and I feel like it's so worth it. Like I feel so free, and we literally now can do anything we want. Like that's such a big blessing. And I will say, like, we are in a very privileged situation where like at my job I have the flexibility to make extra income when I want to, even though I'm salaried. And David too, like he's good at what he does, so he's been able to get raises and bonuses and things like that. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any other questions, please let us know, and you can talk to my husband Dave Kimsey. He's the one that really like led us and guided us though, so I'm so grateful for my husband. All right,
for you too.
well, that was it. Bye.